Have I told you before that one of the ways you can identify a vulnerable narcissist is that they have very consistent behavior patterns, which I only learned recently, that the people who are in this category will respond in a very predictable way. And I've told you before that CNN responds like a vulnerable narcissist, and you can actually predict it fairly easily. Here's a perfect example. What happens when a vulnerable narcissist has been telling a lie? Let's say they've been gaslighting you, presenting you with a set of complete falsehoods, and then you call them out and you prove beyond a shadow of a doubt, maybe you've got documentation, you've got written proof, but you prove that the narcissist was lying. What happens? Does anybody know? What happens when you prove, no doubt about it, that a narcissist has lied about something big? What do? They will, predictably, go after the messenger. They will say things like, "How did you find that out?" as opposed to "it's true or false." And they'll say, "You have no credentials to say that." They'll say, "You once lied in the past. You have a bad character." So what happened when CNN discovered that all that reporting they'd done about Trump allegedly clearing the square with tear gas so that he could do a photo op with an upside-down Bible, which is what CNN had reported for many months, and then the Inspector General finds out that none of that's true, that it wasn't the Trump administration that cleared the park, it was the local people, and they did it for a good reason, and even the Bible wasn't upside down, and basically everything about the story was false. So what did CNN do when it's proven beyond any reasonable doubt that the reporting was all gaslighting and bullshit for months and months? What did they do? Well, Jim Acosta attacked the Inspector General of being somebody who was trying to apply for a job at Mar-a-Lago. He basically went after the messenger, an Inspector General who has worked for both administrations, Democrat and Republican, a totally trusted public servant who up until this point had been doing nothing but bipartisan work for both sides, and suddenly CNN has decided that this guy is the biggest asshole in the world, and I guess you shouldn't listen to him. That, my friends, is a classic tell for vulnerable narcissism. Now, of course, I'm extending the theory here farther than I should, and I'm making it about an organization as opposed to a person. But I feel like CNN acts like a person, which is my hypothesis, that you could predict what CNN will do next by narcissist theory. So let's make a prediction. The next time CNN is found to be completely presenting fake news, look for one of their main characters to attack the personality or the credibility of whoever caught them. Look for that to happen again, and you'll start seeing that the pattern is repeatable. All right, I've been out